Yeah, well, I mean, when Rob comes, then I can take a little break from work because I also know that you are so interested in like getting into onto on the road again. So I do want to give you a quick tour of the setup, but let me show you first the hold on here. Okay. So this is the mic I'm using. It is the DJI Mini. It is the newest one. I don't recall the actual, what is it called, model number. Can I easily find that? Well, it is the newest one. That's it basically. So I can show you. So this is the van, and I will just get out for a second. And actually my shoes have gotten a little bit wet during the night, so I gotta dry them up a little bit. I've had rain all night. It was super cozy to sleep and lie in the rain. Slept really well. So I'm currently at a campsite in the Black Forest in Germany. Let me just grab my phone here. And here we go. So this is the van setup. So I have the pop-up roof, and this is just a Volkswagen T5. And it, as you see, it has the awning. Hold on, here we go. So I have an awning, and then I have a chair and a little barbecue. So even when it's raining, I can sit under it. But it's actually like 3 degrees Celsius right now. And yeah, this is the location where I'm at currently. I'm at a campsite in the Black Forest, and there's hiking trails like right there. Nice hiking trails, lots of gravel roads. So let's see if I can reach. There we go. There's my gravel bike. It's a Trek SL6. What's the model again? I forgot it. Checkpoint. It's a Trek Checkpoint. It's a carbon bike. And then I have, what's really cool is that I have a bike carrier like this. And so it usually folds up, but this way I can actually reach the back. It's like some real good German engineering here. Yeah, it is just like pine forest, rolling hills, and gray summer days like this, although it's spring right now. But this is where I feel most at home, because I lived in southern Norway for 9 years, and I was yeah, I basically got used to that climate. So this is the setup, guys. This is the van. And what's nice about it, if I go inside the van again, so this is like full German engineering, right? So this table folds down over there. You can turn around the seat like this. And as you saw, it has this pop-top roof. So I can literally stand up in here. Like I am 2 meters, I'm 190 centimeters tall. And I can just stand here. Like I can change clothes, or if I, like on a rainy day like this, you will not believe how nice it is just to be able to stand for a little bit without having to go out. And or like I can do a few squats, I can like sit down and stand up 100 times, right, to get some movement. But this, like this, comes down, and this is where I sleep during the night. So I climb up here, I sleep, and it feels just like sleeping in a tent. And then in the morning I go down, pull it up, and now I have like a nice little living room. And then it has a little kitchen block. So I have a sink with water. It's just running water. There's a tank. Then I have 2 gas pits and a cooling box over here. And in here there is some storage. So that's actually really deep. There's a ton of storage in there. Down here there is storage. Right? It's such a good mix between a van and a car. Yeah, exactly. Yes, this gets great gas mileage, and this is what I was saying, Rob. Like when people think of vans, they often think about these massive vans, but this is just a Volkswagen Transporter T5, and the mileage I get 7. Yeah, this might be difficult for the Americans, but I get 100 kilometers out of 7 liters of diesel. So let's look up. I know Rob is all into AI, so let's see. I will go to Grok. I'm trying to explain the gas mileage of my Volkswagen Transporter T5 to an American. So I get 7 liters per 100 kilometers. How do I explain that to an American? Like, who needs math when you have Grok? 33.6 miles per gallon is what it says. 33.6 miles per gallon. Yes, I mean, like if you can park, like here in Germany, you're allowed to park for overnight stays. In Norway, you can basically do whatever you want. And I'm sure in America you can do the same. So, like this, like I'm really I've spent about, in total, I have spent maybe 6 weeks living in this van, like actual, days in total in this van. And right now I'm like very stress testing the work capabilities. I'm working really hard these days on the business. And it so far I'm like very much able to put in 8-10 hour days of work, even when sitting inside, but very often just sitting outside with my Starlink. But the thing is, for one person, this is a great setup because you have multiple places you can sit, right? I have this bench, and then I have that chair over there, which is more like a chair which I can fold back. And I have my chair on the outside, And I can sit on the floor too if I want to. So like the space efficiency of this thing is insane. It is insane how efficient this is with space. Same as a Subaru, really? Yeah. The only downside is that it would be hard to put surfboards on the top and it would be hard to take off-road something. Yes. Yeah. So this is not an off-road vehicle. They do come in four-wheel drive, so you could like in winter areas you can easily have four-wheel drive, but like real off-road, no, that's not gonna happen. You would need to have a van based. There's two sets of batteries in here. There's two sets of batteries in here which charge when I drive, but I when those go empty, I would have to start driving again, right? So I can put solar panels on the top. I just haven't done it yet. But so I just go on campsites and plug it in, and then I just have my cooler and everything, and it just works great. Oh, you lost me for a sec. Did you get that about the batteries? So yeah, because of this pop-top roof, you cannot put stuff on the top there, that's right. You can put solar panels, but that's it. You cannot like carry surfboards. That's correct. But yeah, for me as a one person, this is just a perfect solution for me. And this one was very affordable for me too. Like I wanted to have something that didn't cost me my life savings, right? And I found this and I was just super happy with it. Yeah, I mean, I when I the thing is I wanted to get a camper, right, or a van, and a friend of mine gave me a tip, just rent one. And I was in Norway last year. I found like literally this exactly the same model that I'm sitting in now. I found a guy who specializes in renting those, and I got a tip from a friend who owned one of these for a long time. He said that would be perfect for you. So I took that tip. I rented it. I had drove around in Norway for 10 days and I just fell completely in love with it. And I felt that, okay, this is the van I want. Yes, it is literally the perfect balance for cost and usability. And I mean, the German engineering in this thing is crazy. Like, I haven't even shown that yet, but you can look that up on the internet. But the table you see out there, the table, that folds and then then you store it in the door over here, right? So it is so efficient in terms of space. So you carry the table in your door, and I'm a big guy with some back problems, so I need to have a big chair. But inside of the hatch, there are also two little camping chairs. So if you open the hatch door, you can open that, and then there's two camping chairs hidden away in there too. Like, it is just insane how well engineered this thing is. Yes, it's such a German thing. Everything about it, exactly. But what I love is that I have like this little this little kitchen block. I can sit here, I can open the window. Or if I want privacy, it comes with all these little curtains, like this. Like all of the windows can be closed with curtains. And also, if I want to be stealth, like I don't have to have this roof up like this. This bench I'm sitting on, you can flatten that, and I can sleep here as well. It becomes a full bed. So you don't need to have the pop top up. And when I was in the mountains and it was really heavy wind, I just kept it down and I slept in here and it was perfect. How hard is it to get into the sleep space from the driver's seat if you don't want to go outside? It's super easy. Like you put down this and then you step on the passenger seat and you just climb up. You don't need to go outside at all. You basically just stand on top and you put your knee on it and then you climb in. I mean, if you're 80 years old and then it may start becoming a problem. But for you, Rob, who does yoga and everything, it's not going to be an issue. So let's make some coffee, guys. I remember Rob spending some time on his coffee setup recently. So I will show you my setup that I have arrived at. So, I mean, I just fill up the water here, right? I don't have to go outside or do anything. I just have the water here. Put it in my little kettle. Good morning. Yes, I'm streaming to X and Twitch right now using Restream. Good morning, Rodney. I mean, I can show you. GI plus screen. Here. Restream. This is my current Restream. So I'm streaming to Twitch and X right now. But I'm not streaming to YouTube because I'm afraid it's going to mess with my channel if I do too much IRL camping streaming from there. Yeah, like Rob, I don't do any music. I'm just so scared of all of these copyright strikes bullshit, especially for YouTube. Like it's not worth the risk for my channel. So I don't do any music. And frankly, I prefer it when I watch videos or streams and that there's no music, because then I can just listen to my own music if I want to. But that's just me, right? You need an IRL camping channel. Yeah, that's the thing. Like there's so many things assets to my life that I want to talk about. But my main channel is of course the tech channel. But I did start a second channel and I'm actually doing that on Substack. And I might as well just shamelessly plug that. Substack. I did start a channel. I started this on Substack, and this is where I basically talk about my health stuff, and I'm about to upload a video on entrepreneurship, all this kinds of stuff that I don't feel I can do on my main channel. I'm uploading there, and then Substack will also handle like posting it to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and a separate YouTube channel. So I'm just trying this out as my second channel, basically. So the the water is boiled, so let's make the coffee. And again, what's neat is I have all of the storage right here, right? So I don't have to move much. I don't have to go to the back of the van. It's all just right below the kitchen block. Did I lose? Streaming again? Is this better? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello, hello, guys. Don't take this the wrong way and don't get... Yeah, now you're perfect. Okay. So then we've determined that it's a local OBS thing, because all I've done is literally just stop the stream in OBS and then restart it. So you were saying CP limitation on OBS. What does that mean? Is that CPU? Okay, so I just have my cup here, and then I just have this snazzy filter, which is aluminum or something. I just put 2 scoops of coffee in here, and then I pour it straight into the cup like this. Then first I pour it and let it well for 30 seconds or so. And then when that's done, I just pour the rest, and it pours straight into my cup. No dishes, nothing. Yeah, Rob, I am on CPU encoding. I will have to set it up with hardware encoding. You're right. Yes, I do 2 scoops of ground coffee per cup. But this cup is a solid cup. It's a bit bigger than what an American size cup would be. Like, I mean, like in the cooking size of cup. Oh, I love that smell. Yeah, I will need to do the local OBS on hardware encoding. Yeah. can smell it and you can going to make more, yeah. But Rob, isn't it like late at night for you? Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but drinking coffee at 1 a.m. is usually not a good idea. Kick-ass setup, I'm so jealous. Oh, yeah, I mean, I feel blessed. I feel so blessed that I can do this. I can work from the road and live my life this way. Oh, you like to work at night. Okay. I mean, now that Rob is here, I'm kind of wondering if I should do the OBS configuration right now, because you could help me with it. Because earlier I was like, I tried hardware encoding on my Mac years ago, and that was a really bad experience. But maybe this might be a bit easier. The little things like being able to use your stove as a shelf space by just putting... Yes, exactly. As you just said, like, I can do this, put my little pot away, and then now I put this down and I have tons of space. Like, imagine I would be, I don't know, fixing something, or I need to have more space maybe for a monitor or whatever. I got it. And then when I need to cook, I open it up again. The 3D printer, yeah, exactly. I mean, I am on Linux here, Rob. So I'm running a framework laptop. So if I go to my settings, and then, oh, I just doxed my stream key. So okay. Well, I will have to rotate that afterwards. Do a Lego building stream. Yeah. So output. Where is it? Here. Okay, so here's the video encoder. So I have to set that to hardware. Yeah. So, I mean, I can try to do it now. I will just quickly stop the stream, and then my cloud OBS will just keep going. I'll just try and see if I can. All right, let's see if this is working now. Check one. Are we back? Are you guys hearing me correctly? Do you see me? Hello, hello, hello everyone. Are we back? Yes, all good? All right. So I'll share the settings that I put. So I'll put here. So it's on my GPU now. I selected the high profile, level auto, CBR rate control, and then the restream settings. The restream settings, recommended settings are CBR and then 4000 kbps and a 2-second keyframe interval. I have no idea what all of that means. I mean, I understand what bitrate means, but all of the streaming stuff is just all new to me, you know? CPU issues show up over time. Okay, got it. All the other settings are right? Okay, cool. Yeah, and I decided to go for 720 for now because, I mean, maybe I can. Let me see if I can quickly enter my OBS VM here. Yeah. So here we go. Screen. So this is what the OBS VM looks like. It's currently drawing around 40-ish% CPU. Actually noticing now that this is at 25 FPS, but my local OBS is outputting 30 FPS, so I should probably change that actually. Are you streaming SRT or Cloud OBS? Yeah, I am streaming SRT, so I'm using the Bella box. That's the SRT. And then it says down here 4000 kbps on the bit rate. Should I do other? Are there better stats? Is that it? Here, stats. Here are my stats. I mean, this is looking pretty good, right? I am streaming from, this is a DJI Pocket 3 that is plugged into the Linux laptop, and then I'm taking that as a webcam plus the sound from my microphone here, and I'm streaming that to the Bella Box cloud relay, and that is then streaming to the Cloud OBS VM. Um, yes, this is all over Starlink. Yeah. And so it's just my laptop, the DJI Pocket 3, and then I have an iPhone connected to Starlink. So what is the right FPS that I should choose in both the cloud OBS and my local OBS? Because here I'm doing 25 and this is looking pretty good. Um, I am not combining Starlink with mobile. Well, the thing is I do switch from my phone, like I have a second streaming phone and that would be over 4G, for example. So I want to have like a steady stream so that I can switch in between them. Yes, we'll do that, Rob. I think I should also just get back to work. But I hope you guys enjoyed the van tour. If there's any last questions or anything you want to see about the van or the setup, just drop in the chat. And if there are no more questions, then I'm going to get back to work again. And yeah, we will meet again pretty soon, Rob. I'm just gonna set up the camera again for the co-working. But it was really nice of you to raid, Rob, and nice to hang out for a bit. And I was very happy to be able to show you the van because I know that you are so much like into figuring it out at the moment, what you're going to do, what the best setup is, etc. So I'm very happy that I could show you this. But I'm actually doing co-working streaming quite often at this hour. I kind of enjoy it. Like the co-working streaming is a very enjoyable thing to do, actually. Oh, did I share the Substack? Let me just make sure I share the Substack, which is my second channel. On the Substack, I will post like more travel videos and that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. But I'm really enjoying doing these co-working streams. It feels nice to show that I'm actually able to work from the road like this. And yeah, I've had so many things arise in the business. I was planning to do a lot of work on my AI app, but there's so much coming up that I need to address first. That's the reality of being an entrepreneur. But maybe next week I will have more time for that stuff. But yeah, this is the dream. I had this dream when I was working as a nurse. Oh, did you start school, Rob? Did you start the community, Rob? Because if you did, I'm insta joining. But as I was saying, that this is what I imagined when I was working as a nurse. I said to myself, one day I want to be able to work remotely, work from the road, and have freedom, you know. And now I'm living it. I feel like a millionaire while doing this. And yeah, to anyone watching, I just want to say that dare to dream, be bold, and work hard. Like, it took me 5 years of 12-hour days, 7 days a week, but I made it, and I'm sitting here. So it doesn't come cheap, but you can do it if you stick to your goal and dare to dream. Oh, really? I have to check it out. School.com. Yeah, should we clip it? How does that work? I love your clips, Rob. Like, are you able to clip that here? Rob, can you please share the link to your school community? Well, I went to go to do the clip in the Twitch app and it stopped me from doing anything. Just didn't do anything. Oh, like, that's not a settings thing from my end, right? You don't remember the link. Okay. Well, I tried searching for Rob Muirstein, RWX Rob, and IRL, and I'm not able to find it. Like, what's the name of the community? IRL live streaming. There we go. I found it. I click join. So when you open your community, then you will see my application. Like, for example, yeah. I mean, it's just about helping people, Rob, and I'm sure that you can help people with all of your knowledge. So, like, I really appreciate having you as a help for my streaming. So, it is weird that it wouldn't, when I typed RDBX Rob, that I didn't find it though. But don't overthink it, just do it, Rob. I am from the Netherlands. All right, guys. Well, I am going to enter co-working mode here because I have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about X. Like, I have 28k followers there, so I stream there too, and people come here too. I think X is great, especially if you're into AI, that is where all of the stuff is happening. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna enter co-working mode. I'm gonna keep streaming. Feel free to chat. I will occasionally check the chat, and happy to answer any questions you have. But I'm actually going to... It stopped raining now, so I'm just going to go and visit the toilet for a second, and then I'm gonna enter co-working mode. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. Thank you for the raid, Rob. And maybe I'll catch you some other time, Rob. Feel free to keep hanging around and chatting. I'm just gonna go to take a quick break and then enter co-working mode. Thank you for the raid, Rob. See you later.